Well, not you know what you want to say. It's just every time these videos start, I completely forget what I want to say. Imagine that. Anyways, man, hey, shalom to you brothers out there. Shalom. All praises to the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Peace and mercy to the 130 to 144. Feels like it's a habit saying these words every time I do a video, but there's a reason why I say the things that I say, man. Because really, this is really all about the elect. That's really who it's all about. It's not really about anybody else. Um, through the new covenant, the elect and the nations, man. That's who it's about. And these last few days, man, my mind's just been pivoted on doing videos on the new covenant because in my mind, I'm seeing um, I'm seeing what's being done and how the spirit is moving, and I'm seeing the spirit ultimately cascading these camps out the fucking way. Because if you were to ask me, if you just look at the scriptures, the camps and those Pharisees, because these niggas is back here today, you can't tell me that they're not the ones running these camps. We're the ones in the way back then, so they're the ones in the way right now. And the spirit is completely embarrassing and exposing these guys, man. And that's what it's gonna keep on doing. Because this is the Lord's work, not man. And my interest right now has taken off, man. I used to watch a lot more New Covenant videos. But like I said, man, I've been watching a whole lot of different videos on different books because I want to know my history. I'm the type of person that likes to dive into stuff and get into it. Like if I hear something I don't know, I'm gonna dive into it. I'm gonna get into it just to see if it's uh right or not. And so far, everything that I've dived into, um, it's all been biblically accurate. You know, and a lot of times you'll hear me talking about gang stalking. You'll hear me talking about this. You'll hear me talking about that. Because this is the shit that I've been through, man. See, I can only tell you from a first person perspective of the things that I've been through, and show you how the Lord's been guiding me and moving me uh through these different obstacles in these different ways. And I know the stories about Israel, and you know us that have made it this far. The Lord, He showed us certain things. He revealed certain things, man. You know, well, one thing I can say for myself that the Lord has not revealed to me was who I am, and I've been trying to figure that out for the longest. Who am I? Everybody's putting their measuring stick down and trying to say they're this and they're that. And if the Lord and I'm and you know what, the Lord He does show because our forefather He shows certain of our forefathers certain things. So the Lord He will show you who you are. And if He did, that's a beautiful thing, man. I've heard and I've seen brothers come out and say who they were. And I'm not the type of guy to get jealous over a brother or anything like that because that's not my spirit. But it just gets me interested when I hear brothers saying who they are. Like, it just makes me wonder who I am. Because the type of spirit that I have, man, like all throughout my life, man, and this has been the spirit that I have. I've always been outgoing, bro. I've always been the type of person that's like a party person. You see, but I've also been introverted as well. I never really liked to hang out with a lot of people. You see, I always had only a few people around me when I was in the world. You see, and I always been the type that was seeking something deeper, man. And I wouldn't say I came into this truth, but when the Lord started exposing certain things to me, um, I knew there was something bigger than myself. I knew there was something bigger than the reality I was living in at the moment. And this was back in 20. Oh man, this is back in like 2019, perhaps. You know. And when I started opening up to all this stuff, man, guess what? It just led me to more stuff. And as far as everything else goes, music and stuff like that, I've always been musically inclined, and I've always liked music. And when first, I remember like it was like a year ago, just before I get into this music stuff, I first came across certain videos, uh, uh, like that brother, the Raw Prince Shamar, that's what he used to call himself. I think he goes by the really real King David at this point. Well, one thing I'm gonna say to you, Walk, is when I came across your channel, and I don't really like to mention. Well, I will mention brothers if I have to, but I came across and this brother, in my spirit, he's sincere, and he know that already. And I had some interactions with him, but I came across his channel about a year ago, and one of the things that I noticed was he was always speaking about Machiavelli, Tupac. And like I said, I've always been musically inclined, so I've always been the type of person who listen to music. That's always been my interest. Music has always been a part of my life. So when I see Machiavelli, because I'm old school, and I was listening to Machiavelli right alongside with Ice Cube, Eazy, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, all the West Coast rappers as well as East Coast. I listen to some East Coast rappers too. I don't hate the East Coast. Um, but yeah, and so when I seen that, it just brought more attention to me. Well, it just brought more attention to the topic of Machiavelli because Machiavelli's always been a type rapper, and I don't want to jump want to be on no bandwagon, but Machiavelli's always been a dope rapper, man. He's always had slick lyrics, man, and dope ass lyrics. Give me a second. Salakia. Yeah, so like I was saying, when it comes to music, I've always been a music type of person, but I never knew Tupac was a chief musician. See, I didn't figure this out until after I started watching our brother's videos, man. And our brother put me onto a whole lot of shit. It feels like after I started watching his videos, that's when the gang stalking kind of erupted. And that's when all this weird shit started happening. Like I said, man, when it comes to cloning, I've experienced that before. I've seen motherfuckers that look like me. Now, have I actually been around a person that's a clone? Probably. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. We're living in an advanced civilization. Everything's futuristic, man. We don't know what they have out here with all types of technology, bro. They can clone your cells. They can clone all this stuff, man. They can even clone you. Make a replica of your ass. Have you out there. Meanwhile, the real you is somewhere else. But I do believe Machiavelli's a chief musician, bro. I do believe that, bro. I really, really do believe that shit, bro. And nothing's gonna pull me away from that, you know. Honestly, at the end of the day, man, I want to see the earth return back to righteousness. That's what I want to see, man. And I'm glad. I'm glad. David is here, man. Scripture said we're supposed to be seeking David, man. So my only thing is, I want the brothers to keep on doing the videos, man. Because I've been watching videos, and I think most of the videos I don't already watched, but I want brothers to keep on doing more videos, man. Because all that's gonna do is just keep on bringing more truth out. That's all that's gonna do, man. And that's the type of person that I am. I love the truth, bro. I want the truth to come out, no matter where it's coming from. You see, I want more understanding of certain things that I may not have gone through or experienced, and I get it from you, brothers, man. But ultimately, I know this is a individual path, and I've been walking my own walk for quite a while now. Most of this walk I've been all by myself. I've been around a few brothers, but really it's all been by myself. I haven't uh, really been around a lot of guys like that, you know. Shit, I remember one time when I was first going out there, I came across the GMS Phoenix camp, and at first, I used to go out there with them guys, and I thought them guys were sincere, man. But just like them elders, those guys uh, was looking to please the elders more than speaking the truth. They didn't want they didn't want to believe in a new covenant, and so we had to split ways, man. And ultimately, the Lord has set it up like that for a reason. But I just want righteousness to be on the earth again, bro. I'm tired of this shit, man. I'm tired of this fucking place, man. If I didn't have to talk, I wouldn't even be talking, bro. But I like to do these videos because this keeps me going and it keeps me in the spirit, man. So I just want to say salute to you, brothers, man. I'm gonna cut this short. I'm gonna hit you guys with the next one. Hey, shalom.